Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the Court. The coordinated party spending limits are at war with this Court's recent First Amendment cases. The theory is that they're needed to prevent an individual donor from laundering a $44,000 donation through the party to a particular candidate in exchange for official action. But that Rube Goldberg theory fails for the same reasons this Court rejected it in McCutcheon. First, it's unlikely to work because the donor has to cede control of his money to the party committees, which have their own interests. Second, it's already prevented by other things, including the $44,000 base limit, the earmarking rule, disclosure requirements, and the bribery laws. And third, there's no need for it, since a would-be briber would be better off just giving a massive donation to the candidate's favorite super PAC. That's why no one has identified a single case in which a donor has actually laundered a bribe to a candidate through a party's coordinated spending, even though 28 states allow it. All this is why my friend tries so hard to argue that this case is moot. But that fails too. He has to show that it is impossible to grant either Vice President Vance or the committees any effective relief. But there's no evidence that the Vice President has abandoned his intention to run for federal office in 2028. To the contrary, he has an active statement of candidacy, an active Senate campaign committee that's already raised $50,000 in this year alone, and at least 15 of the last 18 vice presidents have gone on to run for the presidency. And regardless of the current executive's views of the First Amendment, it would be insane for Vance or the committees to knowingly violate this law, since it is a criminal statute with a 5-year statute of limitations. So this case remains alive and well. I welcome this Court's questions.